Hi, everybody. This is Mr. Yates, and in this video, what I'm going to do is show you how to start your first Teams meeting. At the very beginning, if you don't have Teams, you're going to have to do a process. It's really easy to have Teams installed on your system on whatever device you're going to be using. We do recommend that you do a laptop with a nice big screen. It's a little bit easier. It'll also work on iPads, and you can also do it on your phone. It's a little bit of a small screen, but it is doable. So if that's your only option for your Teams meetings, that's fine. Let me show you what you need to do on whatever device you're going to be using, whether it's your laptop or whether it's going to be your phone or a tablet. You do want to have email, and you want to be able to pull up the agenda that I emailed everybody. And that agenda is going to have at the very beginning, it's going to have an 8 a.m., and I'll just highlight it right over here. It has the 8 a.m. live class meeting. And that's really where you're going to need to use Teams. What I've done is at the very beginning here, I'll have, I'm just going to erase this so you can see it, is what I'll do is I'll have a link. And that link is going to be to join the Teams meetings. I don't know if I used enough arrows. But I just want to make sure that you see that that Teams meeting is the link that you're going to be using to actually get the Teams. Now, if you don't already have Teams installed on your system, which you most likely don't if you're not a Teams user, you're going to have to install that. And actually, Microsoft makes it really easy for us to do that automatically. So let me show you what's going to happen to you when you first start with this link. This is tomorrow's link, and what I'll do is I'm going to click on it. It'll first, with my system, it asks you whether you're sure you want to do this, you want to do allow. If you don't, it might just open up a web page. So what it'll do is it's going to open up a web page. And the web page is basically saying that this site's going to be opening up Teams. And if you already have Teams, it may just tell you to go ahead and open right here. And that's okay. Then it'll open up Teams for you. Now, if you haven't had Teams installed on your system because you're a brand new Teams user, you have two choices. But I want you to always use just this one. It's going to say download the Windows app. That really is the best option. The Windows app is a lot better using than the other option. The other option is to continue on the browser, and I'll show you that option right here. Let me erase that. The other option is right here where it says continue on this browser. It doesn't install the app on the system, and you can use it, but it's just using it on the internet, and it's just not as, we found it not to be as good. So if you can, if you're able to download apps onto your system and you have room, and you should, use the Windows app. And if you're using a Mac or an iPad, it'll automatically just give you the option for whatever is the most appropriate app for you. If in the future you get this, you will just go ahead and you have Teams already installed. Just go ahead and click right down here where it says open on your Teams app. That'll just open it up and go right to it. So you won't have to worry about installing it. Just the very first time you have Teams is when you'll have to do that. Let me go ahead and show you what's going to happen. So what I do is when I open that app up, I just click on open, and that should just go ahead and open up to my Teams. And it's going to open up my meeting. And then I'll see something here where I get an opportunity to have video and audio. What you really want to do is you want to turn off both your video and your audio when you first join. The reason why is because if everybody joins and they have their audio on and their video on at the same time, well, the video just mainly right now because we want to have it, everyone eyes focused on the speaker versus on each other. But definitely the audio, because if everybody joins on with audio, it gets a little distracting to be able to hear. So once you've turned off your video and your audio, and those features are right here, then you click on Join Now. And when you join now, you'll be hitting, and let me highlight Join Now so you can kind of see it. And right there is when you join now, and that is what's going to get you onto the meeting. And then you'll be seeing me, and we'll start our morning meeting. And that is generally how we're going to be doing it for the rest of the year when we do online meetings like this. Using Microsoft Teams. The only difference is that after the first day and you download the app, you won't have to do that again. If you're stuck on anything, you have any questions, just go ahead and email me at ryates@pusd11.org, and I'd be more than happy to help you out. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. oops. Mr. Yates is still learning how to turn off the screen sharing and the screen recording, so it's a little bit of bonus extra there.